Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like most sea animals, sharks have been labeled as monstrous creatures by the media. Great white sharks are usually seen as one of the most dangerous creatures in the world, but although they are misunderstood, they are much softer than you might think. Continue watching until the end to learn some fascinating facts about great white sharks. But before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell for further updates on our future videos. Great white sharks are not man-eaters. You have probably seen the movie Jaws, or at least a movie that has to do with sharks eating humans. In movies, sharks are mostly portrayed as aggressive creatures that lurk in the ocean in the hopes of suddenly finding a human to feast on. This whole image that sharks are man-eaters is overblown to the fullest. These creatures are not only anything but aggressive, but they do not like eating human meat. Great white sharks live in coastal waters, northeast and west of America, just like many other fish and marine animals. They're also spotted in the coastal shores of the Mediterranean Sea, the southern part of Africa, New Zealand, Chile, and Australia. They were named after their white belly, which stands out from the blue and gray color. Some sharks have a brown color, and blue, gray, and brown helps them a lot in blending in the ocean and catching prey. Understanding that these sea creatures are not what they are portrayed as, and the fact that they are on the verge of extinction will probably change your opinion about them. Great white sharks are massive in size. These animals can grow outstandingly large, up to 20 feet to be exact. And we do not want to get started about how much they can end up weighing. Great whites can grow to weigh up to several tons. They're shaped like a torpedo, which gives them the ability to swim faster. This, along with their large jaws ringed with sharp teeth and their conical face shape, helps them catch the prey in one bite. They do this quickly to inflict a fatal wound on their prey. They think humans are funny-looking seals. Before you think that these great whites observe humans in hopes of them becoming their next meal, this is nowhere near why they do this. Every year, around 100 shark attacks happen near the shore area of beaches. 1/3 of them are great white sharks. Almost 50% of shark attacks are provoked by humans, by trying to feed the animal or coming near their territory. Sharks can also attack humans if they think that they are acting suspicious and aggressive towards them. But when sharks attack, they do not feed on humans. Surprisingly, out of 100 attacks that happened each year, only 4 deaths occur. Another reason why sharks might approach humans and bite us is that we look like seals to them. Yes, seals. This is strange, but since sharks are not familiar with humans, they do not know what animal to compare them to. However, in most cases, when a shark bites a human and finds out that they are not part of their diet, they usually let them go and swim away. So, even though sharks do inflict some kind of harm to humans, we inflict more harm to them in 1 year than they do to us in 1,000 years. Humans kill almost 100 million sharks every year. They are vulnerable creatures. Because great white sharks are often overfished and massively caught in fishing nets, they are becoming more vulnerable to going extinct. Scientists have found that their numbers are rapidly dropping. A much sadder fact about this is that there isn't an exact number of how many great whites are out there. Maybe their number is so low they can go extinct in the next few years. However, even though these creatures are highly defenseless, they still haven't made their way into the list of endangered species. Their sense of smell is their strongest sense. The media has often portrayed sharks as being able to smell blood from over 1 mile away. But just like many things that the media has shown about sharks, this is also not true. A person bleeding underwater is not going to make a shark go crazy for him or her and eat the person. However, sharks can indeed detect a droplet of blood in 100 liters of water. This ability makes them able to find what type of animal the blood is coming from and detect whether or not it likes its blood. Great white sharks usually eat sea animals on the lower side of the food chain, such as sea lions, sea birds, sea turtles, dolphins, seals, and even other smaller or weaker sharks. There have been cases where these sharks have eaten dead animals, such as dead whales, but this is rare, as great white sharks are known for hunting their prey first. They are equipped with electric sensors to find prey. Apart from their strong sense of smell, great whites have an electric sensor surrounding them, which is located inside their nose. This sensor can detect electricity through the nerves of a small nasal chamber that's surrounded by a gel-filled tube that opens directly to the shark's surrounding seawater with the help of pores. This complicated system is called the ampullae of Lorenzini, and it detects the electrical pulses of the heart of sea creatures that are surrounding the area. Great whites usually use this ability whenever prey is close. Scientists do not know much about about this species. Even though we might know quite a few things about great white sharks, there is still more to discover about them. Scientists aren't really clear on how these sharks socialize with each other. Most that have been spotted appear to live a solo lifestyle. However, there have been a few sharks that were spotted living and traveling in pairs. Most great whites live in the same area their whole lives, but some are seen to be somehow more adventurous and travel constantly in long distances. One great white shark has been spotted to travel from Australia to South Africa and back. However, scientists still know nothing about their love life. They have never been spotted mating with each other. Their muscles keep them warm. Great white sharks have a privilege that most sea creatures do not have. This includes being able to live in extremely cold water without freezing to death. This is all because of unique muscles that are otherwise known as regional endothermy. These muscles generate heat whenever the shark is swimming in cold waters. The heat these muscles produce then gets sent to the shark's circulatory system to spread across the cold areas of their body. This means that these great whites have a warmer body temperature than the waters they're swimming in. This ability makes them stand out from most fish, making them one of the largest warm-blooded creatures of the ocean. Humans are their biggest predator. Unlike sharks that don't like how humans taste, humans love shark meat. Each day, several sharks are hunted down to be then sold in worldwide markets. At the moment of being caught, great whites are finned. This process includes the shark's fins and dorsal being cut off almost instantly after being caught. Sadly, during this agonizing process, sharks usually remain alive. There are many cases where the fishermen are just hunting for the fins, tail, and dorsal of the shark and later throw them back to the sea. The poor animal is unable to swim, so it usually ends up at the bottom of the ocean and dies an agonizing death. The reason why fishermen usually take the fin instead of the whole shark is that they are worth more than the whole shark in most cases. Additionally, fins are also easier to transport and be sold to Asian communities, where they're later used for medicinal purposes. Countries such as the United States have banned shark hunting, but they have not been very impactful when it comes to saving the species. Great whites are also sometimes caught in commercial fishing nets and end up dying soon after. Sharks are not the most aggressive predators out there. They serve in the food chain system as they usually feed off of biologically damaged or sick sea creatures as well as keep fish stocks balanced and healthy. This is one of the many reasons they need to be protected. Great white sharks become depressed when held in captivity. These creatures love roaming free and living an independent lifestyle. Many great whites that have been held in captivity have shown signs of depression and even self-harm. Some have been found to refuse to eat and also bump their head hard on a rock or glass cover. Even when they are held in captivity in pairs, great white sharks end up becoming unhappy and show signs of depression. Great white sharks mostly use the South African coastline as a travel destination for a couple of reasons. They spend winter very close to the South African shore and spend the summers near Dyer Island, Mossel Bay, and False Bay. The reason for this offshore and inshore migratory behavior is not yet clear, as they can easily live in cold waters. However, scientists believe that sharks travel like this because they want to stay near their prey and also because they gather to mate in the summer season. Which great white shark fact fascinated you the most? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Until next time.